Give me Rockhold. Give me Anderson. Give me all of them. Who's the champion? Who's the champ?
It's Sam Alvey at 205.
Fuck Sam Alvey. but what actually happened?
So this really stinks because we sort of had a Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner fight where it was an absolute war, really amazing fight. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a controversial decision. One athlete won. The opponent's coach got really upset at the decision and then basically jumped in the pit and charged, to fight the opponent himself. So that's basically what happened, like a disgruntled corner man, I would say. And because of that, it was pretty remarkable because when he jumped into the pit, two guys tried to grab his T-shirt. He ripped them off his T-shirt, and he must have jumped at least like 12 feet because when he landed, he was just like a superhero. He landed in the center of the pit, and then he just sprinted at the opponent. Now, let me ask you this, Bisping.
All right.
What do you think the opponent did when this guy just lunged in the center? The opponent jumped out of the pit. He didn't want it. He's like, no, forget this. He jumped out of the pit. He was terrified. This guy was an animal, man. And like 4 people tackled him. He ripped away from all of them. He actually he did a technical wrestling grip escape. He broke the hands apart. He attacked the thumbs. You know about that because you wrestled.
Yeah.
He attacked the thumbs, broke away. Man, this guy was terrifying. I got in the pit. I looked like a confident man, but I was scared.
Hold on. All I'm hearing right now, Mr. President Awesome, is that this guy was a badass. He did a superhero jump into the ring. He was so tough and mean that everyone else fucked off. People had hold of him. He knew what he was doing. He was skilled. He knew how to wrestle. He broke the grip, and there was only one man in the entire building that could possibly take him down.
Oh, man. Well, I wasn't meaning to do that, but I guess it does sound that way, doesn't it?
Right. No, of course. I'm joking. Hey, Brian, I want you to give us a bit of play-by-play, please, sir. Brian, roll this tape.
Okay, there we go. We got the coach flipping the guy off. A couple people try to hold him, and he jumps, leaps. He reached the center of the pit, and he's sprinting. Look, a referee tries to tackle him, and he breaks the grip. He fights the hand. Good wrestling technique. Climbs up the pit to charge, and that's where he tripped up. He fell, and I was able to get behind him. He had already fought through 3 dudes. And I'm like, you know what? Let's put him to sleep. Let's de-escalate the situation. Let's eliminate the threat immediately of anyone getting hurt. And, just put a rear naked strangle in, put him to sleep. And then we can carry on with the show, right? Yeah.
Hey, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
Definitely, man. So there's a lot of, I'm sure we're going to get into it right now. There's a lot of controversy going on social media, and not to jump ahead, but one thing I definitely want to state, and it's what you talked about, right away, I had to come out with a statement. A lot of people were saying, hey, ban this guy for life. He should never be allowed at a karate combat event. And I sort of went left field on that, and I did. Exactly.
Yeah. And this is why I wanted to reach out to you because, sadly at events, there's often stuff like this. We don't really see it in the UFC because it's it's the big show and there's commissions and security and it's, they're ready for this stuff. But I'm not saying yours is a smaller level show, but on some of the smaller level shows, I've seen riots. I've seen some crazy stuff like when I was coming up, crazy stuff. So this happens because you get a lot of highly testosterone-fueled men. Tensions are high. They're passionate about their fighters and all the rest of it. And sometimes you get bad apples, regardless. But when I saw your statement, I was blown away at the understanding of a fellow man, how you were able to put yourself in his position. And the statement that you said, it was mind-blowing. I was like, I'm going to reach out to this guy. So just walk me through that. And if you have the statement or you remember what it was, please say what it was. The floor is yours.
Of course. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but I'll tell you basically my genuine opinion. I was a coach. I was a full-time coach for a long time. And at the Goat Shed, I get a lot of the misfits, and a lot of the savages that get into MMA, they don't come up with the best upbringing or maybe, they've gone through some stuff. Not every fighter is completely all there in the head when it comes to controlling their emotions and all that stuff. And it's very normal. Martial arts is what's saving them. Martial arts is getting them on the right path and keeping them disciplined. So when this all happened, I think the first instinct of most people was like, ban him for life. But the coach inside of me says, no, don't remove him from the martial arts. Bring him closer to the martial arts. Let's bring him back, bring him and his family back. I think he will realize he made a mistake, and he'll grow from it as a martial artist. So that was sort of the coach in me, betting on him that he'll learn from this and grow, and understanding that we're in a sport where it's full of savages and emotions are high, tensions high, and egos are high. If I just bash him, it'll just be a never-ending circle of maybe him doing something like that again. If I show some love, some appreciation towards him, maybe we get a different reaction from him, which is happening. Today, he will be posting a statement actually thanking us, which is pretty shocking, thanking us that, we did the safest thing possible to stop him. He wasn't hurt, and he wasn't arrested. He wasn't suspended by commission. He was guided out, politely, and he feels is the appropriate measures. So he's going to put that video out today.
Perfect. And that is how it should be handled. I mean, listen, nobody wants hurt at the end of the day. It's not great. You don't commend it. You don't reward them for acting like that. It's not allowed. But as you just said there, I mean, I had a shitty background. I did a little bit of time in prison. I was a maniac when I was a kid getting on this path. I've spoken about it many times, so I'm not going to bore you all. Don't worry. But it saved my life. And a lot of the people involved in mixed martial arts, boxing, combat sports, there's a reason why they're involved in these kind of sports, because, they've had a bit of adversity in their life. So for you recognizing that, I'm telling you, it's incredible. It really is. So congratulations.
Thank you. One thing that's really hard on me as a president right now, to be honest, is to sort of separate that coach and president role, because a lot of these fighters I really care for. And it makes things tough, because you want to really go above and beyond, but at the same time, as a president, you want to keep your emotions out of it. When it comes to these fighters, you want it to be business. But in the end of the day, I really care about all these guys, and I want to do right by everybody. So, everybody that wants, to punish this guy or bash him, definitely we settled that right now. I think that needs to be removed. And then the second thing is, I'm getting trolled on Instagram. Nasty about this incident.
Really?
Dude,
what they saying?
Dude, they are trolling me. Like, okay, they're like, well, good job, dude. You choked out a guy that was being held by like two dudes, And it's like, okay, look, me and that guy one-on-one, I wouldn't bet on me either. But that wasn't the point. We're not fighting here. We're trying to de-escalate a situation, and that's all it is. And I think people, the trolls on Instagram maybe misinterpreted of like, I went too far, whatever it is. I feel that was the safest measure to end it,
Yeah. Listen, the man was out of control. What are you going to do? Innocent bystanders could have got hurt. There could have been women and children in the vicinity. You never know. Glasses get knocked over. Bloody a shard of glass goes in someone's eye. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You apply a bit of pressure on the neck. You lose consciousness, you wake up, you're getting escorted out of the building, you spoke to, you calm down, you get your shit together, and you know what? The sun comes up tomorrow and everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, well done. Listen, what's going on, Asim? I'm seeing rumors of Luke Rockhold say, where'd he go? Where'd he go? This keeps happening. He's back.
No, okay. Sorry, say it again. You broke up. I want to hear it.
Yeah, no, my bad. So what's going on? I'm looking online. I'm seeing all kinds of rumors. Luke Rockhold's on a podcast saying that I'm fighting him. I'm in a 4-man tournament. Me, Anderson Silva, Machida, Luke Rockhold. I'm like, the fighter in me is like, let's go. I'm like, hold on a minute. I've never heard anything about this.
Oh, man. Yeah. I think he knows how to stir the pot. And I didn't hear anything about that either until he said it on the podcast. And I was like, okay. I mean, what a great idea, right?
Amazing.
Amazing idea. Wait, we're on air. We're live. Michael Bisping, are we seeing you in Karate Combat ever?
Maybe. Yeah. I've got to get something. I've got a bit of a neck issue. But
okay.
It ain't no thing. Let me get this neck issue dealt with. And you never know. I would love to. I really would.
Who would you fight? Who would you want to fight?
this is $1 million question, and you're putting me right on the spot. My God, give me Rockhold, give me Anderson, give me all of them. Who's the champion? Who's the champ?
It's Sam Alvey at 205.
Fuck Sam Alvey. Hey, I remember Sam Alvey. I sparred Sam Alvey. I'm joking about Sam Alvey. Shout out Sam Alvey, of course. And he's great. Sam's hilarious, and he's a great fighter as well. I sparred Sam Alvey. I had bad ribs. I was at the range training center, and I'm like, I said, Sam, we'll do a little bit of sparring. I said, but please, nothing to the body. My ribs are really bad. I shouldn't really be sparring. He says, yeah, okay, no problem. So we start. Boom! Gives me a big body shot straight away. I'm like, what's going on, Sam? You don't tap and tell, but I'm like, it's on, brother. Boom, boom. Oh, shit.
Mal is the facade. He's tricking you. He's an evil guy, man.
Yeah, it is. He's Sam is the man, though. He's fantastic. Smiling Sam. President Awesome. That was awesome. I'll let you go. Dude, I'm going to be at an event soon. I can't wait. I
told you we'll fly you out anytime you want. You let me know.
I'll be in touch. Take care, buddy. All the best.
All right. Yeah, bye.
All right, today's episode is brought to you by the 8 Sleep Pod Cover. I've talked about this a lot. I love this thing. Rebecca loves this thing. The 8 Sleep mattress pod cover, it just slips right over the mattress like a normal mattress cover. And then it has all kinds of heating and cooling technology built into it. So you get a comfortable night's sleep. You sleep deeper, and then you wake up more rested, okay? And then you can set either side of the bed as low as 55 degrees or the other side as high as 110 degrees. Obviously, you just tweak it. Then you have the app. It tells you your resting heart rate when you sleep. It tells you your quality of sleep. It tells you exactly when you were awake and asleep throughout the night. It gives you a sleep score. It tells you how much REM sleep, how much deep sleep, and what you need to do to improve your sleep going forward. Give it a try. You're going to absolutely love this thing. I can't say enough good things about it. The body needs to drop in temperature when you fall asleep and then slowly start to rise. So I just want to point out that the pod cover doesn't stay at that temperature that you set it at. Then it goes on like its program and alters and changes throughout the night, so you get the perfect night's sleep. Anyway, 8sleep.com/Bisping to get $200 off and free shipping.